The following program may contain strong language and mature content. Viewer discretion is advised.
Hey, what's up, people? Y'all know I love a good bump. My theme music. Thank Kwame and the people at Pyro. Hey, CBBJ. Hey, everybody. How you all doing? It's Thursday night, so you all know. Hey, Rochelle, Ben. Y'all know it's Thursday night. Time to get down. Y'all like my new glasses? Well, these ain't new, but new to tonight. So tonight, starting tonight, we're talking about manifesting your dreams into realities. Hey, friend, what's going on, Brother Kenzie? And tonight, my guest is a wonderful woman. I've known this lady. Oh my God, 30, I've known now 35 years, and we're only 33. Isn't that impossible? But she is a business owner. She is a woman of truth. And she is a very, very, very dear friend to me. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Ramona Atkins. Hey.
Hi.
How are you?
I cannot complain. I am absolutely amazing.
That's great. That is great. Great. So you ready to talk tonight?
Yes, I am. I am. How you doing though?
I'm great. I can't complain. I am great. I know you always ready to talk.
Baby, look, I'm trying to get better though now. I'm trying
that's,
to get better.
no, that's why I love talking to you. Love having you on. You love to talk. But before we get down to business, let's I want because we talk about manifesting, and I think you brought up a subject on your TikTok. You were talking about healing, and
Yes.
I think healing is something that a lot of us need to manifest. Hey, Casey, and you said what you said. Oh my God, you said a line there. Oh, some dude was like, "Is it a requirement?" Because you talking manifesting being in love. Is it a requirement for me to be on the same page you or something like that? That cracked
Yes.
up because you will. I think sometimes we're tested to see if we're healed or if we're on the right path to healing. Because sometimes you'll think you're healed, and I'm just speaking about me in the past where I have thought I was healed,
Mm-hmm.
and a test to come along, and I feel because I attract the same thing that I had always attracted.
Mm-hmm.
You fall into that.
Yeah. So this is the thing. And hello, everybody. Hello, 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 hello. So this is the thing. I had somebody actually today call me a healing journey warrior
I like that.
today because I am a believer that our healing um will definitely change everything about us. What we look at for ourselves, what we look at for our business, what we look at for what we want to do with our life. Healing will keep you trapped in a space you don't want to be in, but we get comfortable there. And the
Right.
man that said that to me, the first thing he introduced to me is that the fact that he had been married 3 times. And no,
Do it,
four
then get it
times.
right.
4 times, excuse me. He had been married 4 times. And he said, well, is that a prerequisite So, and he said, I'm looking for a woman that's going to treat me right. I said, you need to be looking for a therapist. Sweetheart, you need to be looking for a therapist. I said, because if you on wife number 4 or 5, one to two, he said, Willow, that was his name. Willow, baby, you don't need a wife, you need a therapist.
But see, and then with him saying, I'm looking for somebody to treat me right. Sometimes what we'll do is we're looking for a mate to do what we're not willing to do. I want you to love me, but I'm not loving myself.
And the thing about it that's so crazy, and that's what manifested a lot of the things that I do today. As you know, Succulent Speaks. So I do a lot of this today because I got to a point and a place in 2012 that I was tired and hated me. Like, I didn't like me. I didn't like who I had become. And we on Kandid Konversations, so I can act a little bit foolish. I didn't like who the hell I turned into. I turned into the chick that would hurt your heart on purpose. I turned into the woman that would guard herself by hurting you. So I got stuff I had to answer for. But the thing about healing is you get a good opportunity to say I'm sorry to some of the people you hurt. And that's what took me on this healing journey starting in 2012, where I even called up and said, I'm sorry. Wow. And the men appreciate. I had one say, I ain't never had a woman literally to apologize to me. And so that's where that healing comes from. And once you get to that healed space and place, I promise you on all things, you can see straight through bullshit.
Absolutely. Well, I know it is what you mentioned. You said when you're healing, you don't feel like being bothered. Mm-mm. And I was like, that's me. And it was me. And so, and before this, so we've been candid, I'm gonna be truthful. So I was like, I told my friend, Brother Kennedy Shine, I was like, I just don't feel like being bothered. And I don't. But that was it. That's truly it. I didn't feel like being bothered, but I was afraid that I'm like, am I really at this space? Because I don't want nobody to disturb what I'm feeling, because I'm feeling so fantastic. And I am finally at a place where I can honestly say, I love Kyrie, I love Eric, I love me. All of me.
So this is what that is. And I had somebody say this to me, and they made me look at it from the perspective. You was used to not having boundaries. Now that you have boundaries, it seems foreign. So your boundaries put you in a space of an alone season. But you need the alone season because quiet is loud as hell. Quiet is loud as hell. You hear me? Absolutely. When I say I moved to South Carolina, I moved to Charleston in 2003. When I got here, I was an adult, but in the process of living here, I grew up. I wasn't grown when I got here because I was out here hurting individuals. And part of it started when I lost my son. I lost my best friend and my son in 2 years. I didn't know how to channel the anger, so the anger went to the worst things possible. I'm talking drugs, weed was like, alcohol, sex addictions, all of that. And Dave Hollister has a song. He says, I done had so many people I can't even name them.
Yeah.
So I went to a space and a place, and I'm being truthful. Like, a lot of people don't know this, but I went to a space and a place that was so unhealthy to me. But God said, I ain't gonna give you diseases. I ain't gonna make nobody hurt you. I just gotta let you go through it. He never left me. He could have, but he never left me. So that healing that you get to that space, your alone time is necessity. It's necessity because you got to figure out who you are, whose you are, what did you operate in? And then this ain't about, you'll save yourself because this is a defense mechanism, but you got to see, how am I operating? I operated in a space of hurt. I operated in a space of I'm going to hurt you. Because there was a time frame, and I know we're talking about glasses, but just to kind of understand why I said that, there was a time frame that I literally got with men just so I could learn them, so I could hurt them, so I think like a man a lot of times. I try to stay. I'm in my soft season right now, baby. I like it over here. It is the most nicest thing. I have not been in a soft season in so long, but it took for me to heal to get here. So when people say, women are too masculine. Nobody, and I don't care if you man or woman, can sit in 100% masculinity because it's dangerous. And I was sitting in 100% masculinity. I didn't have a feminine side because I went from 0 to 100 real quick. So once I began to give that 80% femininity and about 20% of that masculinity, I'm in my free season. You hear me? It's soft over here. I like it. I like it. I ain't had this soft season since college.
Now that's a word. Ooh.
So you know how far back that go.
Right. Yeah, I told you right. We only 33, but yeah. Ooh. Now that's a word.
Look, I must have hit something right there. You said, but that's okay though. Look at it. This is the thing. If you are in your alone season right now, please take advantage of it. Because in the Bible, it does state that singleness is a gift.
All right. She done preached. Hey, everybody. Hey, Felicia. Hey, Quap.
Hey, Bessie.
Yeah. Hey, y'all.
Hey,
Chocolate Nappy J. I like that name, Chocolate, though.
And Tremaine, that's my main squeeze.
Tremaine. Oh, okay, Tremaine. Okay, I was like, Tremaine new here. Hey, Tremaine.
How
hope you come on back. Hope you come back. But so I was watching that video and I was like, this is it. Yeah. But now I'm in a season where, okay, I was just telling Kwame before we started the show, I was like, you know what? He was like, you got to trade over. And I said, no. I'm like, now, and I told my barber earlier, now I really believe it's time for me to settle down. I want to settle down with someone. But when I say that, people laugh, but I'm being sincere.
So can I give you a suggestion?
Absolutely.
So I need you to write down 5 things that make you happy.
Okay.
I need you to write down 5 more things that you want in your person. And what I mean by that, so I'm going to give you the 5 things that make me happy. When I say 5 things, it cannot be your family, because that's yours. It cannot be your job, because that's yours. It can't be your house and food. Those are necessities. I'm talking about if you love to cook, so that's a happy space for you. But I need you to name 5 things that make you happy. Mine is music.
Yep.
Writing.
Mine.
Active service.
Okay.
Active service. I love water, hence why I live in South Carolina. I love water and I love travel. I have more, but the average person don't know what 5 things that make them happy, because between spouse, children, work, family, you get so centered around that. I need you to think of 5 things outside of that to make you happy. That helps that quiet moment, because you'll start to realize, am I doing the things that make me happy? I do it. I go to the gym. It makes me sweat, makes me happy. Makes me burn fat, it makes me happy.
Now some of those are mine, like travel, music, writing. Those 3, I love those 3. And use access. I like doing stuff with people. I don't know if I would name that, but I would like that in a mate.
So active service is also my love language. And most of the time, your love language is what you're missing.
Ooh.
Your love language a lot of times is what you're missing. So my love language is active service. It's because nobody has ever really taken care of me the way I know I could take care of somebody and have done it. So my love language is active service.
Now, one of mine is words of affirmation. I love to give affirmations.
Mm-hmm.
I love it. But I haven't had too many people giving me affirmations. But
So most of the time, your love language is what you're not getting. So I need you to think 5 things that make you happy. Next, I need you to name 5 things that make you what you want in a mate. And when I say these 5 things, I do not want you to think about exterior. So he can't be tall. He can't be dark skinned, light skinned. I need 5 things. The one thing I need you to understand who God is. I need you to understand your purpose in God and how you walk with God. Because those are 3 separate things. You can know who God is and not walk in your purpose, or walk in the manner of which God needs you to be. Because when you walk in that purpose, you can take care of me. I need you to have your essentials. I need you to be emotionally available.
That number 1 on my list. That
And the reason why I say this, look here, this can't turn into a different type of live. We'll have to do that one.
Right. Right.
But it can't turn into a different type of live. But I'll say it this way. The problem, and for anybody that is non-black in here, please don't, this ain't no offense to you, but I like a black man and I like a little Puerto Rican every once in a while. However,
we are still the same, but yeah.
Yes. But the thing of it is, our young men were taught, stop crying. What you crying for? What's wrong with you? Get up. Do this. Boys were never allowed to show emotion. Girls were.
Yep.
She could cry. Don't let that brother scream at her. She getting in trouble. I remember my brother screamed at me one day, and he got in trouble, like when we was kids. But you know what I'm saying? Like, girls are raised to be in 100% femininity. Boys are raised to be in 100% masculinity.
Yep.
You can't be in 100% of either one without having
because if you cry, now this is about the men in my family. Toughen up.
And you know me, I am an advocate for men. I am an advocate for men, even though I ain't been done right by a lot of men. But when I went into that bad space that I was in, I learned men to hurt men. But in the process of learning men to hurt men, I understand why men hurt. So
that's a word. That's deep. That's like a tongue twister, but that's deep.
And the thing of it is, I need you emotionally available. If you got trauma, holler at me. I can't fix you, but damn it, I can put my back to yours and hold you up until you fix yourself. But you gotta want to fix it.
You gotta want to fix it. Yeah, you gotta want to heal. Right.
So if you got a problem with your mama, I need you to get in face with your mama. Because the unfortunate part is anything that you don't speak, you can't heal from it. If you can't speak it, you can't heal from it. And a lot of men don't get to speak it. A lot of men don't get to show their emotion. So I need you emotionally available.
Yes. Like Thais said, give it sound.
Come on, give it sound.
Give it sound. Yeah, give it sound. Absolutely. More men need to do that. Especially, I always concentrate on black men because, like you said, that's what you love, that's what I love. And I want us to be a better people.
Yes, absolutely.
And to be better for ourselves, but be better for one another.
And the funny part, I did a live on Sunday morning, and I don't know if you got to see it, but I did a live on Sunday morning, and I got on sisters. I said, y'all about to be mad at me. Get your coffee, get your mimosa, get your tea. Come on, because you're going to be mad at me. But I'm going to say it in a way that we need to understand. We have to check in and read the room when a man is having an emotion, when he is having a vulnerable moment. You don't get to discount him, and you damn sure don't get to make it about you. Because the problem with us is we didn't corner the market on emotion. So when a man has emotion, we discount his emotion and turn it around and make it about us. I mean, I understand that you upset, but you did this to me and I'm feeling this. We will turn, and I say we because I'm a woman, we will turn it around and we will turn the emotion that you trying to have, shut it down, shut you down, and make ourselves the reason. And that's why men, and in that live I said, ladies, if your man stopped talking to you a couple years ago, it's because you ain't never let him express himself a couple years ago. So he got to the point, and the place he couldn't talk to you. That's how he got that at work wife, because he can talk to her.
Ooh, I know they're mad at you. I mean, you speaking all facts. Hey, Bobo, I know you speaking all facts, but sometimes people, and I say people, black men and black women, we just can't take the truth sometimes.
But I'm going to always, I got a black father. I got a black brother. I got a black nephew. I got a black great nephew. You know what I'm saying? We going to make sure that they always, if they need to cry, they can. Because if you ain't crying, you whooping somebody's ass.
Because you got to let it out some type of way. Girl, this is my show. Girl, because you got to, because you got to have an outlet. And sometimes, unfortunately, that's the outlet.
And the unfortunate part, and I don't want any sister in this live to think that I ain't got us, because they next. I'm coming for these men next. Because you don't get to discount her emotion when she having an emotion, because you don't know how to emotionally show up.
Right.
But we have to allow men to have those emotions. That's why these brothers is out here killing folks. This is why these brothers don't even... You know, and again, I'm trying not to turn this into a different type of live, but I'm gonna just say this: we got a generation of sassy ass niggas, and the reason why I say that is because we have a generation of young men, unfortunately, that some fathers are not stepping up. So they hear their mama saying, "You ain't shit. Fuck you, I'll fuck you up, nigga." You hear your grandmama saying that to your daddy. So now you get on the block and you saying, "I fucked that nigga up. He ain't shit." So you sound like your mama and your grandmama and how they was talking to your daddy. So we've raised the generation of sassy ass.
And how they talking to you. Right. And that's where that comes from. I just had this conversation because there's an episode of Beyond where she talks about that. Because the young man is like, he's 23 or 20 something. And his mother has always done that to him. And it hurts his feelings, even still now. But she, being a woman that believes that men ain't supposed to have emotions, she like, well, I don't understand. You know, what's up? No, ma'am, take it down a notch. Listen to your son.
Because you know what? Being that my brother is the oldest, the one thing that I know for sure, and you as a single child to your mother, the one thing I know is a son is a mother's ride or die if he first. Not saying her other ones are not, but that
Right.
first son see everything that mama go through. So he that ride or die. I'm talking he gonna be right there with his mama. She could shoot somebody. He ain't gonna care. Free my mama.
That would be me.
So,
But I'm the only, right? Like you said, only, right? I'm my mama's only. I'm my mama's only, period. But yeah.
And so when you get these men that are the ride or die sons for their mother, the one thing, and I'm gonna change my glasses because I just want y'all to see them as we talking. The one thing that I'm gonna say is a mother that has a son that's ride or die to that level is a mother that can break that son with just her words. He hang on everything she say.
And that's what I try to explain to somebody. I'm like, your mother, it depends on who says what. If your mother says something, and if you close to your mother, she can say something, like you said, it'll break you down.
You can see folks cry. You can see somebody bleeding. You can see their brain sliding out. And I mean, not being funny, but your mama cry, you see that whole man break down. You see him break. I don't care how strong you think he is. So in that particular video, when I say you need to be in a healing space, unfortunately, we are in a space that we're not healed. So I think that a lot of us within our community could even be bigger business owners and could be bigger in the corporate world. But we got to heal that piece of us that's holding us back. Because as a woman that just came out of the corporate world, the one thing about the corporate world is when you in the corporate world, you got to have a level of masculine energy as a woman, as a Black woman. But when you get home, it's hard to turn that off. So that masculine energy is hitting that husband, hitting that boyfriend, hitting those kids, and she don't know how to turn it off. And it's hard to turn it off once that thing is turned on to 100%. So yeah, man, you're gonna have a live about 100% masculinity and 100%
feminine. I like that, and I like that because I hate to hear men when they talk about women being masculine. I'm like, now this because I'm an advocate for Black women. Everybody know this, and I say, well, the Black women are masculine, so to say, because who put them in that predicament? Who put them in that situation? Who set it up for them to have to be that way? Excuse me.
I don't want to be, because I'm single, 53, single. I have been in a masculine energy, like I said, since after college, when I lost my son a couple years after we got out of college. So I've not been in a feminine energy to the point that it's foreign, to the point that I have the alone time, because I'm like, God, I'm so confused. What is this? What is this feeling I'm in? I don't know what it is. I ain't had it in 30 years. So when we get in those spaces, it drives me nuts when a man said a woman is too masculine. It's not that she's too masculine. She don't want to be 100% masculine. Right. But you can't see that. And instead of getting into this societal thought process, get out of this smoke and mirrors and just sit down and ask the baby what happened.
Right. What's wrong with her?
What's wrong with you? Why you feel this way? Is it a daddy issue? Is it because the baby daddies? It's some women sitting in masculinity because they ain't been in abusive relationships, but we don't take that stuff into consideration.
Now you better talk.
Let me.
Now, Ben Chai said a female masculinity is an environmental response. I agree with that.
It's a defense mechanism.
Yeah, absolutely. Hit on the head. Absolutely.
It's a
because,
defense mechanism.
Because of what she's been through, but who put her through what she's been through? Because like you said, you at work, so you taking it here, you taking hits at work, you maybe taking hits at home. You just being hit on every side.
And the sad part about it, and I feel for any woman that has to sit in that, because I've been a person that sat in that and I chose it. See, that's the bad part about me that I had to heal. I chose that level of energy. Losing my son made me catapult. What I should have did is got therapy. Because my favorite, it ain't a favorite saying, but let's just be 100. We don't hoe, we don't heal, we hoe.
We hoe. Absolutely.
We don't heal, we hoe. If you want to get over one, you get up under another. And that's
the worst advice ever, but I talked about I've done that, but that's the worst advice ever.
And
that's what we're taught. Yeah.
And when I lost my son, I wasn't trying to heal, I was hoeing.
Because you're trying to fill a void, and that's not the way to do it.
So
and I mean,
that when you commented on it, you said facts on top of facts. I did not realize how many women felt that way because I've had a lot of women to stitch that video since.
Hey, Elise.
I've had women.
But the video speaks to people, whoever is going through healing, whoever wants it, it speaks to them.
Even men.
Absolutely. But I did, like I said, I fell out laughing. You said the man asked you, is it a prerequisite to be in the same space?
Yes.
Absolutely, yes. Because I learned that because my last situation, they were not trying to heal. It was the exact opposite. But because I wasn't healed and I was trying to just find somebody to love me when I couldn't or didn't love me, I just accepted whatever.
And the thing of it is, what we don't understand sometimes about ourselves is in that space, we don't realize what we're doing. We don't really realize what we're doing. We are just going strictly off emotions that we don't know how to control. I didn't know how to control my emotions, so I was all over the place. And in those healing space, and this is for men too. The difference between sometimes the difference between men and women is men go to anger because that's what they were taught.
Yeah, because a man expresses himself like this.
Exactly.
Right. So,
and with women, in my situation, I was out here just all willy-nilly Jezebel-ing it. Bob Marley in it. I was out here really tripping. And when I moved here, and one of the things that I sit in a lot of times is we ain't grown as we think we are until you go through your healed journey and you learn you was only an adult. Adult only mean age. Grown mean wisdom, experiences that turn into wisdom. If you ain't learned from your experiences to have some wisdom about it, you still a child. Ooh. You just got some age on you.
Ooh. So you said we just adults in age only.
Right. So adult just mean you are of age. Grown mean that you done had experiences. You done had gains. You done had losses. You done had hurt. You done had happy. And you took all of that and made a better you. That's when you turn into being grown. But prior to that, like somebody that's dating somebody and you got to take care of them. And I'm talking man or I'm talking woman. If you a man and all you can do is take care of this woman because she ain't grown, she just an adult. She don't know how to do anything for herself. Mm-hmm. Sweetheart, you got a daughter.
Yeah.
If you got a woman and you the woman and you taking care of the man and all you doing is looking up every time you paying his bills, you paying his car note, everything in your name, he ain't doing absolutely nothing. Now, if he got a felony and some things, that's one thing. But if you're doing everything other than going and peeing for this nigga, baby, you got a son. You don't have a man, you got a son. I had sons. I done had some sons. And today I realized I was a grown mama taking care of a grown man. I had a son. Yeah.
And we sip. And we sip.
And we sip.
A
little Ciroc and pear juice right here. And we sip.
Okay, I got Tito's and cranberry and lemonade. Okay.
And that's the thing. So, and I know this one's supposed to turn into that kind of live.
Well, now, this one we do it good. No. Okay, now we got to go to commercial. But when we come back from commercial, everybody, then we're going to get into the business. All right, Kwame, let's roll it. Roll it. Hey, and we're back, everyone. Thank you. If you just joined us, my guest tonight is the one and only Ramona Net Atkins from Succulent Speaks. Well, that's not the company, but Succulent Eyes Eyewear. And we're talking about how to turn your dreams into reality. So now, to the eyewear. Because that was some good healing. But to the eyewear. Now, how did you get started?
Well, as you can see, I didn't change glasses again. This is what y'all get ready to get for this thing I'm about to change up. So, there is a picture for me from 1987. And I did not realize how far this thing went back. I have on sunglasses in high school. So I have been a sunglass clear frame wearer pretty much all my life. I got these sun sensitive eyes, and it became something to just keep my eyes from being always hit with the sun. And what ended up happening is it became my fashion and my staple. So anybody that know me or have known me for a while knows you're going to see me in some, as somebody said, some headlights. You're going to see me in a nice pair of frames. And if it's at night, you're going to see me in a nice pair of frames. If it's in the daytime, you're going to see me in some nice glasses. And this has just really been my staple. And so probably about 7 or 8 years ago, my mother said to me, all these glasses that you buy, why don't you just open your own company?
That sounds like Mama Mary.
Right. I'm like, who, me? And I'm like, I can't. I'm not a business person. I'm not a business owner. You know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't know nothing about business. And so about 2 years ago, when the pandemic started, I'm like, I should. Like, it was just that simple. But what happened, because we was talking about healing, what ended up happening, I had to go through a healing journey in 2020. I went through some stuff and I had to heal myself. And God gave me an awakening about me. Nothing good, by the way. It was about me and how trifling I was. But I needed that. That was my alone time. I needed that because what it did is it birthed Succulent Eyes.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
The Succulent group is a consistency of Succulent Speaks, which is when I do the lives and things, and the videos. I have Succulent Books for my poetry book and my novel books, and then I have Succulent Eyes, which is the glasses. So I have a umbrella under the Succulents group. And Succulent Speaks, I had been doing for almost 2.5 years. My books go all the way back to 2002. The eyes was the new thing. And I had to sit and I just started researching and I'm looking. And the first thing that hit me was the glasses and sunglasses industry is about $12 billion. What?
Wow. Okay.
Wait a minute.
So you said billion, right?
Billion. That's with sunglasses, frames, opticals, even down to contact lens. 12 billion. And this was a few years ago. Wait a minute. I need to get in there. I don't need a lot. I just need the taxes of the 12 billion. I just need the taxes of it. But what it made me do is begin to research and how companies like Gucci and Prada, Escalade, Cadillac, Coach, they all get their glasses made from one pretty much particular company. He cornered the market. He's in Italy. He cornered the market. But then here you got some people like myself who start comparing. And I start comparing how much glasses are. Now, in my bedroom, I literally have glasses ranging from the cost of about $400 all the way down to $5. I got Gucci's that's $400. I got Smith's that was like $150. But then I got some ones that I bought from somebody because I needed some glasses for $5. And what I realized is I can actually get glasses, give you an affordable fly. That is, I can get you glasses that literally look like what's out today and what is fashionable today. And Ray-Bans used to be the thing back in the day.
Yeah.
We didn't graduate from Ray-Bans. You see it. We didn't graduate from that look. And I am a odd glasses type of person, and you know that. Like, my glasses are not like normal, just walking in Walmart. They're different. And so that's when it became, the more I researched the oddness and the uniqueness of the glasses, I was like, maybe I can do this. I'm crazy enough to think I can. I'm an author. I'm talking to people. I think I'm crazy enough to actually start a sunglasses business. And so that's literally how it was birthed. My mother planted the seed about 6 years ago.
Yeah.
And it took me a little while, but I said, okay, so we're going to try it. So now, February of 2021, I started the business, and now we almost at 2 years. Ain't that crazy?
2023.
Yes.
And you put the plan in. Well, Miss Mary planted the seed, and then it grew. Took it some years to grow, and then here we are.
Here we are. Look, and yes, I'm changing glasses again because I want everybody to see the uniqueness of my glasses are literally I'm going to make you fly. If you ask me to choose them for you, all I need is a picture.
Right. Now.
And literally, I'm going to make you fly. Tell me what you're looking for. I'm going to get it for you.
And she will. And so as we see, succulenteyes.com is the website. You see it on the screen. Kwame, show some of the glasses that she has. And Mo, you can break them down. Okay. Where we going first? Where we going? Okay.
So, hey, those. So, I couldn't even keep them in stock. So, we're going to change up a little bit. I have these. These are called the Freedies. And as you can see, I have them in colors. I have them in green. I have them in burgundy. These are optical frames. So, these can be made into prescriptions. I actually started out with this particular pair that she has on because my sister-in-law had on this outfit. I said, I got the perfect glasses for you. You should let me style you in them. She said, okay, cool. So I ordered those. Yeah, they didn't last a whole week. Like, literally. And that's what I actually have on now. So these are optical frames that can be made into prescriptions. I don't feel prescriptions yet, but 2023 ain't here yet, but it's coming.
All right. Yeah, I heard her.
It's coming.
Right. Nice. Let's see. Let's get to the next pair. They got more hair.
And that's me. That's me. So I even have some of those still. Now, what I do do with those, because those are camis. What I do with certain glasses, I will buy them in a collection. So like the ones that you see right there, I have them in pink, I have them in blue, and I have them in brown. I never keep purple in stock. It is so hard for me to keep them in stock because everybody buys those purple ones because they hitting hard. But those right there, I have them in a collection. So they come in blue, they come in brown, and they come in that pink color. Now the pink that I have now is a lighter pink than that. But those go very, very quickly, especially in the summer, because the cool thing about some of my sunglasses, they can be worn at night. I get a lot of sunglasses that can be worn at night because I also have the transitionals. So I get sunglasses that can be worn at night. Like those are darker ones, but I have a lighter pair of pink of those. And literally, you can wear those while you out. Like even in the club. So I try to get things that's all day wear. That's one of the things that I attempt to do. I try to get glasses that literally are all day wear. So you don't have to really take them off. I got glasses that you can wear like if you driving a bus, something to that effect, and you got direct sun. But I try to really get glasses that are all day wear, that you can wear them at night out. Because some people, and this is the funny thing in my research, people wear sunglasses for mental health.
Really?
So if you have a person, prime example, Johnny Depp. If you ever see Johnny Depp on a red carpet, even when he was in court, he had on glasses. So some people have social anxiety.
Okay.
With social anxiety, putting on glasses helps to curb that. It helps to, it really helps for the, let me turn this down. I seen somebody say glare, but it really helps.
No. He was talking about the glass.
Oh,
no, he was talking about the glass.
I was gonna say, baby, I know my light is kind of bright.
No, he said, no, Bill was talking about, when they wear the glass, it cuts the glare and brighten the view.
But right. Yeah, like some people, and they need that. Like we think these entertainers come out there and they comfortable. They nervous. So when you see people like a lot, especially rappers, like Rick Ross has some of the best glasses out. Rick Ross's glasses is next to Elton John's Killing the Game. And he wears them because I know he has somewhat of a eye disorder, lazy eye, something like that, something that goes on with one of his eyes. But his glass, I mean, I seen him in person and it didn't even matter. You don't pay attention to it. But that keeps him and gives him confidence. So see, even when you see him in videos, Rick Ross got on a dark pair of glasses. People suffer from social anxiety, social anxiety, insecurities. So some people have eye disorders.
Jermaine just said, like a security blanket. Exactly.
It is a security blanket. Absolutely. Even people that are colorblind, they even have a glasses that if you are colorblind, it helps you to see colors. Not everybody, but it could potentially help you to see colors. And I got some videos that I should have posted a long time ago, but I got two or three people that got those chrome glasses and they literally could see color, and they were men. The way they broke down, because if you're 40, 50 years old and you've only seen these weird colors all your life, and then you get these glasses, boom, you see it just like I see it. And it's like, oh my God, this is what y'all see? So glasses they also help with mental illness, mental health. Okay. It is a part of mental health. And I know that sounds weird.
Now she also sells menswear. And I forgot to tell you. So I had thought these are my favorite pair. Those are pair. These are succulent eyes. So this is my favorite pair of sunglasses. I thought I had left these in Atlanta, and I was so messed up about another pair. And so I found there was in a secret. I have a secret compartment in my luggage, and that's where I had put. And totally forgot until my little brother came to get my luggage because he was going on trips. He wanted to borrow it, and I found it. I was taking stuff and I found them in there. So these are called Mambas.
Yes,
these are the blue frame. I think is there a picture of these? I don't know up close, but yeah, these are blue frame. Well, yes. Put me up close so everybody can see.
So the Mambas are Now that brown and that two-tone brown and yellow, I wore those for a while. Like them right there. Everywhere I went, I literally got okay, and I got it from men. Them fire.
Right. Now she also has them, and because I thought I had lost these, and so she also has. I also have the pair in black.
Come on.
These black mono or these smoke? What is this?
Yeah, it's a black.
Black. So they're black. The mama pair. I love these.
The black is that you got the black and blue.
Yeah.
Yes, those are the black and blue.
They are. Yep.
Now, the ones that he just put up, again, I said I like collections. So those white ones are vintage. I also have those in red.
Nice.
And so this is the funny part about these. I seen a guy in them. He didn't get them from me, but I was thinking a man in these, but he had on a red shirt. He had on a plaid red hat. When I tell you these glasses was fire on this man, I said, sir, you changed the game with them. So I actually have some.
But it's also in glasses, another thing, because I like glasses too. You also have to go with what's best for your face, the shape of your face.
So a lot of times I get at this a lot of times, and I'm gonna put on a pair of male glasses, and then I'm gonna explain them to you. But I get a lot of people saying, "Oh, I don't want to wear those because my face is fat."
Mm-hmm. I'll say that. I'll say that.
And so I have had people that I say, "Let me style your glasses for you. I don't care nothing about your fat face. If you let me style them, I'll get them to you." I have gotten fat-faced people in bigger glasses, and they're like, "Oh my God, I actually like them."
Well, yeah, and I think I think when your face is heavy, the glasses, a big frame is nice.
It actually is. It actually is. And you
said
I
like these. This is another pair. Yes,
the Manhattans.
Yeah.
See, that's what I say. I got the darker frame. Oh, them gone, baby. Them went so quick. I ended up ordering so many times. Yeah, I don't even have those anymore. They went so quick. Those are some of my originals.
Now the other pair that I have, but you want to know their sunglasses? I got. Oh shit. I described it. They in another room. What do you call what do you call translucent? What do you call?
Okay, the transitionals.
Transitions.
So, I think you got the yellow ones.
Yeah, I do.
Okay.
I got two. Actually, I got two. I got the black, yellow, and I got a clear pair.
Okay. So the transitionals, that's this, just so I can let people see it.
As y'all see, honey, Mona gets all my money. Mona and Rihanna.
Look, and right now, okay, so my light is dimming, so it's not darkening as much as it normally does, but it darkened it enough so you just a little bit so you can see.
Yeah.
So when you go outside, it's not just it's just gonna get dark. When the heat of the sun hits these, they darken up.
But you can still see.
But you can still see. You don't even see the transition. Now I see the transition because this one is a little darker than this one because of what I did. But you don't even see the transition. And this is when I say about all day wear. And these are men's glasses, but this is what I say about all day wear. And my glasses are very sturdy. The two things that I do a lot of is get high nose bridge glasses. So, you constantly doing this. You're not doing that with most of my glasses. That's one of the biggest things about my glasses. I do watch how the high bridge goes. And for ladies, I got them for us too. These are transitionals as well. But I love
like she mentioned her frames are sturdy. That's another reason why I buy from her, because they're not, you can buy some glasses and they be cheap, flimsy. These are none of her glasses are flimsy like that. None.
No. And since my little thing is I didn't put no batteries in it. But these are transitionals as well, ladies.
I like those. I saw those on the website. I like those.
Yes. So these also are transitionals. When you go outside, you're never going to see the difference. But when the warmth of the sun hits them, they get dark. And they adjust as the sun, if it's strong, they'll get really dark. If it's not so strong, they'll just get a haze over them, just so you're not getting that consistent sun in your face. So, ladies, just so y'all know, and this is what it is right here. That's the slamming part right there. That right there. That's the slamming part right there.
Yes.
So,
absolutely, front row with Sean D. I like that name. Absolutely, black owned business. Oh yes, yes sir.
And so, and just for my men that are on here, please know when I said that I researched products, and this is a pair that is literally they look like Cartiers. I'm gonna show them to you, and you can Google Cartier. And these can be worn for women, but these are the men's glasses. But they look exactly like Cartiers. Cartiers, and that's another reason why I did this. I know people like glasses, but why am I getting ready to pay $1,400 for a pair of Cartiers?
Right. You get the same
when you can pay $35 for these.
Right. That was for a fraction of the price of the high end price.
Right. Like I'm at 1% of what these things cost compared. Cartiers, these pair are about $1,400, close to $1,500.
Girl, bye.
Cartier, and it's a wood grain here, so it's a wood grain.
It better be the wood of a tree that was cut down from Oz, in the land of Oz. $1,500, yeah.
$1,500, and then I did one even better. I got them in blue, and it's a wood grain too.
I like those.
But it's in blue. So, and these are for men.
Hey, Sean. Hey, this is my YouTube channel. Okay. Front row. Yeah. I like that name.
So yeah, and these are men, and they look like the Cartiers. They're just not the brown. I actually got them in blue. So I have these. My men, if I had more men that really could see how I style my men. Women, I go with what I like, and most of the time we are in the trend of big glasses, small glasses, as you can see behind me. Those types of glasses, the bigger glasses. Men are more sleek. And those are the things that I had to do when researching into this. I had to literally, and just like the ones behind me, I'm going to show what I'm saying, what about our ladies, but I had to research that most men like aviators.
Yeah.
Women like bigger glasses. If she has a bigger face, she like a smaller glass. So I have both. So like the ones that you see behind me right now, I say I do collections. Yeah. So same glasses, but they're just in black and white.
Those are cute.
Those are two-tone brown. This is black and white. So I do collections as well because they look good. And I've had people buy the whole collection, like they didn't bought, especially like certain ones that I had a bunch of colors. Mm-hmm. They bought every one. I have one guy friend that literally, I got this thing called Northern Stars. I think he done bought like 4 or 5 pair in different colors because that's his style of glasses. Matter of fact, I got a pair right here.
I get it. Like mine is the Mamba style. I love the Mambas.
Yeah, and right, like you like the Mamba style. So a friend of mine, he has these in every pair. Now these are orange. So again, I'm gonna get you all day long. I'm gonna literally have you where you can go out to the club, go out to a dinner, and you don't have to take these off. So I got all day wear. You know how you gotta put your glasses in your purse, or the guys, they gotta stick them right here. So they don't lose them.
Now you just keep them on so you don't lose them.
You just keep them on so you don't lose them. If you know you're going out at night, these is going to be the ones.
Now the Mambas are my favorites. But when I go out, I have these on. I am always, no matter where I go. When I went out in Atlanta, I went out here, everyone asked me, where do I get these? Where do you get the brands from? Where do you get those from? Yeah, I went to go see Miss Pat that a couple weeks ago. Me and LaShonda went. And this sister stopped me and asked where I got my glass from.
Look, so this is a funny story. So I was walking around because I have some glasses that look like a current Dwayne Wayne from
Different World.
So I have some for women. And it's so funny because I was walking in the store and this lady said, "Oh my God, them glasses is so nice." She wanted them right off my face. I said, "Let me tell you something." I brought her up the QR code. She scanned, she bought. I said, "You'll get them in a couple of days."
That's what's up.
If I stay ready, baby, I stay ready. I get you the QR code, scan it, go on and look. I have you, and I ship quickly.
She does, absolutely. Now tell the people where they can get your glasses.
Okay, and these are your Mambas.
Yes, they are.
These are the double T, so these are our brown color. And none of my glasses, most of my glasses, and you can go to Succulent Eyes with a Z. You can go to succulenteyes.com. Right now, I am doing, if you sign up for the mailing list and you click on sign up, it's going to give you a code up. And in that code, you can get 10% off. But right now, for the holidays, we also doing free shipping. So if you sign up, you get 10% off plus free shipping for the holidays. Of course, my loyal customers get a little different, a little bit more, because I also appreciate my customers. A lot of times my customers get offers. I make sure that I appreciate the people that, especially we talking 4 and 5 pair of friends. I don't overcharge, and I get you quality glasses, and you don't have to really sit around and be like, oh, I don't know if I want to wear these. These are like my glasses are sturdy. Pretty much they're sturdy.
Right.
I like weird. I like weird kind of glasses, y'all. So when you go on the site, each one, and I even have NFLs. So I'm closing those out, but I do have even NFLs. So I might have your favorite team. You click the links at the top. If you're on your phone, you click the little menu button. But I even have NFL glasses as well. We are in my office, so that's why everything right here.
So now the NFL glasses, you said you cutting them off. Is that like you cutting them off with after the Super Bowl?
Yeah, they'll be gone after the Super Bowl. So these are like the Carolina Panthers. And it says NFL, so they're official.
Who's going to the Super Bowl?
Who knows? Hopefully.
And you know, I don't follow football like that. All I can tell you is who's cute in the uniform. That's about it.
But yeah, I even have NFLs. And they got the little emblem right here. These are Carolina Panthers. And I have a lot of men that have gotten these. I couldn't keep none of my Dallas Cowboys. They kept going like extremely quick. But
Tremaine, you said the Eagles. Are you from Philadelphia? Is that why you're saying that? Are they really going?
I think I sold on my Eagles. I had a couple of pair, and yeah, they're gone. But I can try to look and see. As well. And then
she from Detroit. Okay.
So, and just to let y'all know, that picture you seen of me in that pink hat, these are the ones. They're just a little bit lighter today. But for the most part, as you can see, these is an all-day wear. These are literally an all-day wear. You can wear these even out in the club or out to dinner because they're a light color. In any of my sunglasses, they're UV 400, so they're UV protected as well. I try to get high bridges and anything that'll wrap around your ear. If it's starting to slide off, even when I purchase them, if they slide off, they never hit the shelf.
Yeah. Because now before we get out here, tell the people they can find you.
So you can actually go to Ramona Atkins, RAMONA, RamonaAtkins.net, NET, RamonaAtkins.net.
Atkins, ADKINS.
ADKINS. Everything that you see from my books to my Succulent Speaks with my YouTube, and all of my videos, mental health videos, body positivity videos, they are all there within my Succulent Speaks. And then you have the Succulent Books for my books and Succulent Eyes for the glasses. So everything is at RamonaAtkins.net.
Thank you so much, Ramona Atkins, for being here. You know I love you. Thank you.
You know I love you.
Thank you so much. I really enjoyed this conversation. It's great.
As always, you know, and look, we might need to get into this 100% masculinity.
I want to do that. Now we can do it. We can do it live on that.
Yeah, we can talk about it live and live in color because it's a conversation.
One of your bottom of the cup talks. Yeah, we can do that.
Because baby, that's a conversation. That's a and it needs to be talked about because then we'll let people get healed.
Exactly. So you all thank you all for joining in. I'll be checking out your website. I need me some good cute quality friends. Yes, thank you, Rochelle. Thank you. Everyone, thank you so much. I love you and I appreciate you. Subscribe to my YouTube channel, which is Kandid Konversations, Kire Senoj, Kandid Konversations. Subscribe to Pyromedianetwork. Look at all of the fly shows that's on there. Thank you for tuning in with the Pyro family. Child, I think I might have had too much Tito's. I love you all for rocking with me. I thank you all. Thank you, Kwame. So you all join us next week where my guest will be internet sensation Alicia. What's Alicia's last name? Marshall. Alicia Marshall.
Yay!
Yeah, Alicia's the business. And we're going to continue to talk about manifesting your dreams into reality. I love you all. Thank you. Join me in the morning for Power Hour, and I will see you all in the morning. Peace.